There's an interesting piece in the Daily Signal today talking about Fox, and they have some quotes from Tucker's team and from some others on how Fox has gone left on the gender ideology
that's
subject.
Correct.
And revealing as follows, quote, a source who still works at Fox News told the Daily Signal that after Carlson's show was canceled in April, producers for the new 8 p.m. were told not to bash Dylan Mulvaney. The source says that directive came from high-level executives. And it ends by interviewing Matt Walsh of the Daily Wire, who says there is no daylight at all between Fox News and MSNBC when it comes to gender and that reporting. And he says that's something that the Fox's viewers need to know. He says if it were up to me, Fox would get the Bud Light treatment, and they are getting that treatment. But it is interesting. The whole piece is worth reading. It talks about how Fox requires you to say the pronouns of people as required. Now, there's some of that is due to New York City law, which is as far left on this stuff as you can get. But there's nothing in New York City law that says you can't bash Dylan Mulvaney when he's making a mockery of womanhood. So if that actually happened, that's a Fox directive. And it does sort of evince why people are having trouble with the new Fox News channel.
Yeah, I mean, I guess criticizing Dylan Mulvaney is the central piety you can't do, I guess, now at any major media network. It's remarkable. He is the holy, right? Everything else is touchable. It's interesting. I still go on Fox, and I have good friends. Laura's been great to me, and I'll be honest, without Fox, I don't know if I would have had the kind of career I've had. And obviously, they've changed, but I'm thankful to them. But at the same time, I'm very critical of where they're going. I'll say this, Megyn. I got an email asking me to go on a program a couple weeks ago, and the producer had his pronouns in his email signature.
Really?
Uh-huh.
Oh my God.
I'm not going to say what show. Yeah, at Fox. And they're asking me to come on the show, and I sent it to my team. I said, we are not going on this show. Let me be very clear.
No, the answer is no.
Yeah, it's like he, him, whatever. I said, look, this at some point you got to just say no. Okay, I am not going to put up with this. And I don't know if it's mandated. I don't know if it's selective. But here you are. You're trying to book Charlie Kirk, and you think that me seeing pronouns in the bio is going to make me say, you know what? I'm going to make time on a weekend that I could be spending with my precious daughter because of your pronoun signaling to me. Like, no, go find somebody else. Okay, so that's a legit thing, Megyn. And people forget. Last May, June, you guys could find the exact tape. This got buried because they got embarrassed. Do you remember that 6 or 7 minute infomercial they did on that trans kid? I don't know if you remember that.
We covered this.
Year.
It was incredible.
Yeah.
It had all the tropes. Your child's going to kill themselves unless you affirm gender affirming care. It had all the buzzwords
of the left. This was on the
left.
network. This was viewed as kind of an infomercial, like, okay, everybody, we're very proud. Let's watch this, very well edited propaganda piece brought to you by the chemical castration company Pfizer, basically, right? Yeah. And it was all about my kid's going to kill himself and all this. And it was pure Operation Mockingbird transgender propaganda on Fox. Now, they memory hold that because they got such a huge backlash for it. But that trans ideology is absolutely prevalent in 1211 Avenue of the Americas.
Look, you did the tough thing for your employees during COVID. You paid your people and you pulled your business through the pandemic. And now doing the tough thing could qualify you for up to $26,000 per employee at covidtaxrelief.org. Government funds are available right now to reward companies with 2 or more employees who stayed open during COVID. It's not a loan. You don't have to pay it back. The program's complicated, but no one knows more about it than the CPAs and tax pros at covidtaxrelief.org. You pay nothing up front. They do all the work and then share a percentage of the cash they get you. Businesses of all types, including nonprofits and churches, can qualify, even those who took PPP loans, and even if you had increases in sales. You did the tough thing during COVID. Now let covidtaxrelief.org help get you up to $26,000 per employee. Visit covidtaxrelief.org. Isn't it worth checking out? covidtaxrelief.org, covidtaxrelief.org. Hey, thanks so much for watching. If you like what you just saw, hit the subscribe button for more clips and full episodes.